Hello, and welcome back to session 6 of our Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign. You good?
Good.
Good. Well, does someone want to let us know what happened last session to recap us? I think I'm going to start doing that now because it's better for you guys to and for me to get an idea of how you took the last session rather than me tell you. So does anyone have any ideas of where you're at, what you're doing? What do you remember?
I never remember where the last session started. I think
We were in the
yeah, we'd
middle
got
of a fight, weren't we?
You started. Remember, you started. You were in the water part of the temple, fighting the
Fight,
gelatinous cube.
yeah.
oh yeah, we finished off the cube, ran through to avoid all the brine sharks. Ended up finding that the gobos had made a bunch of explosives set up with a fuse along them, and they were going to blow up the temple. We fought. Did you fight the goblins? Yeah, we fought the goblins first, right?
Yeah, we fought goblins and we fought
Yeah.
a water elemental.
You didn't fight no goblins.
Did we not fight goblins?
No,
Well,
goblins.
we only fought the elemental, and then we started fighting the gnoll.
Oh yeah, all the goblins were dead.
Yeah.
All the goblins
Oh,
were
okay.
dead.
Okay, that way. Okay, I'm not taking credit for that then. Why do I just have this
experience for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought them spied on this fella who was talking to a hologram Emperor Palpatine style of Dragonborn called
Arcan?
yes, was it General Arcan? Not
Emperor,
General.
I think.
Emperor?
Warlord.
Emperor? Warlord
And then,
Arcan.
and then she said that she was going to call him Emperor, and then he was like, "No, I've not been emperized yet."
It's like I need to earn it.
Yeah. I need to be. It's part of the process.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is obviously the gnoll that you originally saw down in the flesh cave. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and then obviously you fought a manticore, and we're coming to the end of that fight. So we'll just get straight into it, shall we?
Cool.
All right. In that case, let us go. So, Cobweb, you are first up after the manticore has just knocked Drimek unconscious. It looks to be on its last legs.
I'm on my last legs.
Yeah, you're on 2 legs apparently.
Is the gnoll still up? Yeah.
Yes. You are in darkness at the moment, but you have dark vision. So otherwise, just for everyone else, the manticore is concealed.
I feel like I might die if we don't take. Though, has the manticore just been?
Yeah.
Still don't know if I'm gonna risk it. I might hunt prey and then hunt his aim just to make sure I hit it.
So you might have to target the gnoll.
Oh, there's no ammo. Wait, hang on. I need to put arrows in my. How do I do that?
Hang on. Is that... Wait. Oh, they've changed how this works now. So held. Why is your short? But you've got arrows, but I don't know why the.
It won't let me select them for some reason.
We have, yeah, for anyone watching, we have changed up the boundary server, so there may be some issues. Yeah, I can see it here, but I'm not sure. Details.
Doge? No, No, that will be like in my bag. Will it?
Let me just drag some arrows to. Okay, there we go. So you got some arrows in your.
Okay, it's working. Alright.
I've equipped them for you.
Please target before you attack. What?
Yeah. So usually you want to like click on the token, and then there's a target button, which is like a bullseye, and that will sort of automatically sort things. But it's fine. 40. Are you attacking? Who are you attacking? The manticore or the
Manticore.
gnome?
Yeah, I was trying to attack the manticore.
14 does not hit. I'm
No,
afraid.
it does not. When do we get a hero point?
Oh, you've got one now. You can
Do
reroll
I?
it. Yeah, you can reroll it if you want.
Okay. Oh god, this is gonna be...
Right, who's left? Was that Matt? Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's still rubbish.
Yeah, unfortunately. Have you
Right.
got your? Was that a Hunter's Aim?
Yeah. I
I
just
don't
rolled
think it did I
badly.
don't think it did the +2.
Really? I had it checked.
Yeah, it didn't add the +2 on there for some reason. I'll have a look at that in a bit, but
I don't think it would hit still.
even with a +2, it doesn't hit. I'm afraid. So that's two. That's one. No, sorry, that's two actions, isn't it? Because that was a
No,
hunted
that's all
shot.
of my actions. So I had to hunt that. Because I was hunting the knoll
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. Okay. So that's two actions. What do you want
No,
to do for
that's
your third?
three. That's 3 actions.
Oh, that's 3. Okay, cool. So that's your turn. Done. Vordain. You see that Cobweb is looking very injured. Dramek is unconscious and is actively dying, and you stand before the Manticore, ready to fight.
Yes, that is what I will do. Let's find my character sheet. There it is. Yeah, I don't have any healing really to help that guy, so let's get it. I don't have anything. I'm gonna hit the Manticore, try and get rid of it.
All right, make an attack. What's that? 24. That's a hit.
Damage. Slice.
Just as a reminder, Vordain can currently walk on water.
Cool. As
Yeah.
you slash down at the Manticore, how do you want to kill it?
I want to chop its head off.
All right. As it roars
My
at you,
big
looking to attack you with its big, mangy jaws, you just dodge out the way at the last second and lop its head clean off. It dies before you.
Nice.
And
Nice
it then
for me.
vanishes into dust.
Okay. Is there anything I can actually do to help?
Oh,
I'll s-
actually, can you make me a flat check? Because
what flat?
DC 5, because it was concealed to you. Okay, that's fine. We don't have to work on that. All right, no problem. You are currently in darkness. You do have water walking on you. What do you want to do for your second action?
I don't have medicine. Right. I just want to. Did you say he was actively dying?
Yeah, but his turn isn't for a while, and you've got 2 compatriots who can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that to you guys. Okay, I guess I will use my next 2 actions to move. Water walking. Is that hard terrain or just normal?
I think it's just normal.
Yeah.
I just move normal.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
you
gonna
can just
move.
get there.
I'm gonna move to here.
I think it's maybe just if it's really choppy.
All right. So Vordain, stepping on the water, it at first is a bit strange because the ice, the water below your feet, kind of you sink in a little bit, but then you feel like these magical cushions of air, kind of just levitating you on the water slightly. But you get your footing and you step up to Madam Thistle, who is going to attack you with her falchion.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't tell
Well,
you.
it's cool. We can see the little dice rolling now.
Yeah.
What's going to be
That
scary
is
is when we see a lot of dice come
that's 17 to hit.
out. That misses.
All right, second attack. That is a 17 again.
That misses.
All right, and then she's going to step back 5 feet.
Okay.
Marius.
Okay. 65 feet. Let me just check something a brief moment. I don't really have anything that can hit her.
If you wanted to get over this platform, like there's like footholds in this water that you can do a check to like sort of like go across if you'd like.
Yeah, but the highest range thing I've got is still like 30 feet.
Okay.
So, instead, what would I need to do to try and what's the term? To try and get help Drimek out so he's not actively dying. I forgot the term.
I think
treat
you might need
wounds.
full medicine, I think, though, to do it in fights.
Yeah, is that like an action or?
Yeah, I'd let you do treat wounds, but you'd obviously have, if you're not trained in medicine, you'd have a disadvantage.
I am trained in medicine.
Oh, okay. Then you can treat wounds on him.
You have to have
do a
battle medicine.
Oh yes. There is
Treat
yeah,
wounds
that'll-
take 10 minutes.
Yeah, you
Oh.
can start the process of like stopping him dying, but it'll take 10 minutes of you doing it. So you'll kind of be
It's
out
just
for the rest of the
wasn't everyone else's battle medicine used up?
I think I can use
No,
my
so
medicine
battle
on-
medicine. Yeah, battle medicine. You can't do it on the same person
Right.
for an hour, but you can do it more than once in an hour.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you'll be able to do it on Drimek because I think don't think anyone's done it on Drimek yet. So
Mhm.
Let me just check something. Would you say we're out in the wilderness actually? Or I doubt it. I doubt it, actually. Because I got natural medicine as well. But I'll just begin the process. I figure I'll like
yeah,
How
so
do
like you're effectively like be stopping the bleeding.
yeah. How do I like snap it to corners?
I think if you press Control and then do it.
Okay. No, it's still not.
If you move yourself, it keeps a trail of how much movement you've used. So if you
Yeah,
move
but
yourself
it keeps
here-
putting me across the water.
Yeah, so if you do like here, then you can Control click to do that. So that's 55 feet.
Cool. Yeah, I've
That's fine. I'll allow.
yeah, it's just it won't let me like even when I control it, it doesn't let me.
No, that's fine. You will have to do a DC 5 flat check to target Drimek.
Okay.
But yeah, effectively what you'll be doing is you'll just be doing a flat medicine roll just to kind of stop the bleeding and stabilize him, but it won't like be bringing him back actively. All right, make a medicine check for me.
Okay.
Effectively, you just basically just don't get a natural one.
That's an 8.
Okay, he's not actively. Because you'll be using your actions from now on to like stabilize him. I'll say that's fine. He's not getting better, but he's not getting worse.
Okay.
All right, Spike.
Okay, so I can't see what's going on.
Can you look
So-
at the stream?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let me get the stream up.
So you're 60 feet away from the knoll. She is concealed, but that's just a DC 5.
Or you are quite close to Drimek and me. I don't know if you've done battles and medicine on me today, because I think I had all my hit points beforehand anyway. But Drimek probably needs them on me, I guess.
For now.
Right. I would like to. Is Wilhelm? Are you okay?
I've been battle medicined already,
Okay, cool. Does anyone else
but
need
no.
battle medicine?
It's just Drimek, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna battle medicine. Drumek, Richard, roll that medicine check.
Okay.
It's a DC 5 flat check.
Oh, yeah,
this.
for flat check.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
do I still have to do that with because I can sniff him out?
Yeah, because he's concealed, so even though you
Can
know
I
where
smell
he
the
is,
blood?
yeah, you can smell the blood. It's just that obviously doing
Mm.
surgery in darkness does
Yeah,
require
fair enough.
some level of.
Roll that flat check.
All right, 14 is a flat check. You succeed.
Okay, roll that medicine check.
Okay.
That is a 11. That's a fail.
That's fail.
Oh.
Well, now no one else can do battle medicine on him. Yay.
I am still vindicated in my decision to help out.
This wound's all clogged with bandages, but they're not working.
That's 2 actions. I'd say for your third action, you do actually find that he does have a potion of healing in his inventory.
Can I pour it down his mouth?
You
Can
have
I,
to grab it
like-
with your last action.
Okay.
You can take it
Okay.
off him with your last action, then next turn.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Wilhelm.
Okay. So unfortunately, they are now too far away for me to do what I was going to do before. I'm gonna try and like get over to here.
Have you got water walking?
I do not. I put it on
So
thing.
I'll let you do an athletics or acrobatics check to kind of just use the footholds just on the crumbled sections of this wall to get across.
I would definitely like to use acrobatics. Can I, if I take my time and use an extra action, will it be a lower DC?
I'll let you re-roll it if you use 2 actions.
Okay.
If you fail.
Okay, so that's
Okay, first
17.
action success.
Cool.
So you get across.
So 5 and then.
It's difficult terrain.
Okay, so it'll be 2 actions to get across anyway then.
Yeah.
And then, well, if I was using an extra action to be careful, then that's 3 actions.
Okay.
Then that's me done.
All right. Drimek is stabilized, so no checks needed. Cobweb, it's your turn.
Ooh, I think I battle medicine myself last time.
Yes, I think you did.
So I guess I will I'll hunt prey the knoll and then
Oh my god.
use hunted shot. So that's 2 with 1 minus 5.
Hey, natural 20 on the second one. First one misses. Second one, direct hit right in the center of the forehead. Roll damage.
Oh, I can't get to the chat. Wait.
Sorry, yeah, the layout's a bit different.
Is that a crit or?
That is a crit. Critical hit, yeah.
Oh, it just logged me in.
Oh, it do that. Do you want me to roll damage for you?
Yes, please.
Okay. It is a 1d6 plus. There's extra damage, isn't there? There's precision damage.
It will be on there.
We can't see that.
We can't see that. So what is the precision damage usually?
On hunted shot, I'm not sure. I'll have a look when I'm logged in.
Hunt prey. Oh, it's because it's actually the first attack was not on the hunted prey this round. Is it the first hit or first attack that you get precision damage on?
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah. I don't know if it's the first hit or one sec.
Ranger.
First attack. It says first attack on hunted prey.
Okay, yeah. So because it's second attack, unfortunately, so that will be 12 damage onto Madame Thistle. She's looking very, very hurt. She's got a big arrow sticking out her face. So that's 2 actions that you've done.
What happens if I use hunt prey again? Can I do 2 attacks? But is it just -10 or does it go to -15?
No, there's just -10 as the lowest you get. Yeah, I assume you can just do hunt prey again if you want, but
so that's.
It doesn't say that you can't.
What was that then? I think the first. I can't scroll.
That's a 4.
Did you get the second one as well?
Oh, sorry. The first one is a 15, and then a 4. 15 does not hit. Close though.
Okay.
All right, that's your turn then, is it?
Yeah.
No,
No, that's my turn.
Okay, Vordain.
Vordain time. Gonna move here.
Catchphrase.
Sorry. Oh yeah, you said the thing.
It's Vordaining.
I'm Vordaining it. That's not so good.
14's a miss. Your first blade swings out, and with the grace of a knoll, she just dodges.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Mm. 25.
20? It'll be 20.
Oh, 20 is a hit.
Seven.
All right, and slashing down, you knock down and make Madame Thistle unconscious.
Hey.
What I'll say is we'll come out of initiative. If you want to keep her alive and ask her questions and stuff, you can do that. If you want to just finish her up, you can as well.
Curb stomp.
But we'll end the initiative there, shall we? And then, so as Madame Thistle collapses to the ground, she kind of gasps and sort of reaches out her hand and says, "No, wait, I'm dying." The darkness then dissipates.
What to do with her?
I don't know. I've not got to this point before.
Well, if anyone knows what she was talking about and who she was talking to, it would be her.
That is very insightful and true.
I say, rope her up, maybe?
Yeah, sure. I think I've got a rope.
Yeah, I think
as
we've
you
got
start kind of tying her up, she kind of mumbles, like half unconscious, I guess, and it says like, "You, whatever you're doing, you will not succeed. You will not be able to stop the warlord. You've already lost. Might as well give up and join him now."
Well, who is he then?
The warlord, Archon.
How is that spelled, Mike? Okay, and
misheard him through the door.
Does this name like ring any bells or anything?
Are you a local to the Salyangoz region? Probably not. You're not a halfling.
Salyangoz?
It's like the mountain and wilderness area that you're currently in.
No.
No, does not ring a bell to any of you.
Well, maybe we can ask Thremek when he's up. Speaking of Spike, you wanna shove that potion down his gullet?
Uh,
I think you can still stabilize people, right? Just can't heal them.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
he's
Yeah.
he's stable, but presumably you want to be leaving at some point.
Yeah.
all right, I'll give him his potion.
All right, as you decant the potion into his mouth, after a couple of seconds, he sort of begins to stir and clutches his wound. But he awakes. Let's say I've got 8. He says, "Oh, oh dear, what happened? Was I unconscious?"
Yeah, actually.
Well, I had a dream that we were fighting a demon manticore from the abyss.
No, we were.
Oh, that was real. Okay, I thought that was just
Yeah, that's
going a bit
kind of
loopy.
it's kind of why you were asleep.
Yeah, like
Wasn't
it,
very
it, it
asleep,
did kind of bite you pretty hard.
Well, I'm glad I had a bunch of very capable adventurers here to help me.
Right. Does the name Archon ring any bells?
Archon. Yes, that's the name that I heard a few goblins talking about. He was their leader. He's based up in Radgan. I don't know much
So-
about him though, but I presume that's the person that the Knoll was speaking to on the hologram. Dragon
Yep.
lizard.
Oh, by the
dragon
way,
puzzle.
here she is, and I just showed that we've got her bound and what have you.
He says, oh, "Gosh, what are we gonna do with her then?"
I say, try and figure out their plans. See
Oh.
if she has any information for us. Full stop.
Vordain, as you're kind of just next to her body right now, make a perception check just to sort of as you search her.
Sure.
I was just about to ask to look in her pockets.
24.
24. You find sort of tucked away, just kind of in a pocket inside her cloak, is what seems to be a journal of some sort. Leather bound, wrapped in maybe bat leather. It's not. There's some spells in there, but for the most part, it seems to be her kind of journal / diary.
Okay, I'm gonna have a
What
read.
language is it in?
It is in
Have a
Draconic.
read.
Yeah.
Nice.
I will show you. Observer. So presumably Wilhelm can translate it.
Can.
Can you see it? Did it pop up?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I see it.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, Keshka's now kind of properly fallen unconscious from her wounds, so she's not dying, but she's not going to be answering questions unless you wish to heal her up or take her somewhere and
Mhm.
that kind of thing.
I guess we could take her somewhere and then heal her up. It might be easier to move her if she's unconscious. I don't know, actually. Maybe it's easier if she was walking.
Dremek, do you have like jail facilities back in town, or is this not really a thing?
We don't usually take prisoners.
Hmm.
Right.
Not the
So
sort of thing we do.
implication then that we
Certainly not of the wild creatures that exist in the forests.
there's a waterfall right there. You know.
Additionally, in her spell book, there is the read aura spell, daze, command, fear, and runic weapon. But I don't know if that's useful.
I might go look at what I've got.
Probably pinch the spell book.
They're all divine, so
I'm an occult
I mean, they're
guy.
most of them are multi.
yeah. I'll put the
Right.
full spell book in there just in case there's anything.
Cool.
So, when it comes to copying spells, mine says that a familiar can consume things like scrolls and what have you.
That's a cast, them, right? Rather than add them to your spell book.
Yeah, it's just a matter of detect magic.
You see that?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. It's just like when it comes to me and Wilhelm, like, would it be possible for Wilhelm to copy spells into spellbook and then have my familiar consume the page or what have you, or
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
be
I
done
don't know
that
how
way?
witches work with, because you can make a scroll.
Yeah, I don't think you have to actually consume scrolls to learn spells.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me
I don't know how witches
thing.
work with that.
Some of these. It doesn't say on my sheet. I'll try and get the thing up for witches.
Is it? Do you have spells known, or is it spells?
Doesn't say on my
Let's have a look.
sheet.
From the spells your familiar knows. Okay, so
Yeah.
presumably by consuming if your familiar consumes a spell scroll, they'll just know it. But it has to be of the list that your familiar casts.
Yeah.
So if like some of them will be on the divine and occult table or whatever, but if it's just divine, I don't think your familiar will be able to learn it.
Yeah, it was just what my point was like, because the familiar has to consume it.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's just it's just the same as learning it.
Yeah.
Like
It's like instead of spending materials to learn it, you're spending the value of the scroll, basically.
Yeah. So it's effectively the same as if you were to make a scroll, you can spend the same amount of money effectively to just learn a new spell.
You can maybe do it a bit faster if you're just feeding a scroll.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think generally if we find like a scroll or something, then yeah, I think it would make more sense. Probably make sense for Wilhelm to learn it and then for it to get fed to the familiar. If we want to just do that quickly rather than spend time in town.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I want to know like how we're gonna be sharing this one specifically. That's all.
Yeah. Drimix says, so what do we think about the journal then? Any important things on there?
Let me just ponder over it after, because I've already read it out to you, but obviously I was reading it, not taking it in myself.
Someone wants to read it out loud, they're welcome to as well.
Did it get put in the chat?
How does one get it back?
Oh, the link.
It should be in your. If you go into the journal section, where there should be under a folder called handouts, and then it should be called
I only have
journal.
quest log.
Oh really? Let me just see if I can configure ownership. Oh yeah, I'll just make you all observers of it. Wait, you should be able to just all see it. I'll make you all owners of it. Can you see that?
Handouts. Oh yeah, journal. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Ishka's
Yeah, someone read it for me. Just so we have a record of it on the stream as well.
Sure. I've spent many a night consulting the bones as to my sudden change of fate, finding myself questioning my loyalties. Indeed, I was never loyal, neither to my tribe or my people, before I met the warlord. But being in proximity to him made it clear that he is truly on the right path. Everything I desire is available through him. But it is not until I spend some time apart that I start to concern myself with doubts. What if I'm being used as a pawn in a game far older and more devious than I could ever attempt to understand? May the rise of the Dragonfold clear up some of these doubts and hold my shaken faith accountable. Do you want to read it all, or does somebody else want to do?
Someone else can read the second
Yeah.
page. There's 5 pages.
Yeah.
Perhaps my prior entry was written in haste. My loyalties are to Warlord Argon, savior of the Salyangoz. But I must admit it is strange to care about one's goals other than my own. It is not the way I was raised, nor is the way I wish to raise my children. Perhaps it is for selfish reasons that I wish to be by his side once more, that I may have that which I truly desire. But is that him, or what he can offer for me? Marcus's character the null, like, is this is this null freaky, or like what's going on here?
Someone else want to read page 3?
Okay. I just had a memory where the warlord mentioned in a moment of stress that he wished that none of this ever happened to him, and that he had outlived my entire bloodline. 2. He swore in an Orthadi language. Perhaps he knows of their history more than he lets on. He does not speak the language of the Salyangoz. Salyangoz?
Yeah, that's fine.
And his draconic has mistakes that even I have corrected. When I next see him, I shall ask the question. Strange that I only remember this now.
Mm.
Do you want to read the next page, right?
I also now remember being taken to an old temple deep underground. It was from the first Dragonfold. A statue of a 6-headed serpent, or was it alive, loomed over me and struck me with fear. That's where I was given the map and the key to poisoning the water. How can I have forgotten this? I am concerned my memories have been affected. I will ask Archon about this when I return, once the mission is complete. Where was it again? There's a hastily drawn sketch of a map.
Yeah. If someone wants to make some sort of check to determine whether they can work out where the map leads to,
I might be good at that somehow.
You can do survival or nature or crafting or I don't know.
Can I assist with my crafting if Cobweb is going to do nature? No, survival.
Yeah, I'll take multiple rolls. If Spike wants to do a crafting check.
Yeah, Richard,
Society?
roll that crafting check.
Society either. It's fine.
Roll, peasant, roll.
Okay.
Oh, I had I was trained in crafting, by the way, Richard.
Oh. Okay, add 2 to that.
That was
No, add 5 to that.
I rolled
So 18 for Spike.
21.
All right, I was working it out. It is very hastily drawn. It's a kind of rough map of the Salyangoz region. If I take you back to the central North Ashmelon map.
Did you mean add 5 to my roll? Because it was 16, but it was 21. Did Richard say add 5?
No, it's 5 to Spike's one because Spike hasn't been
Okay, cool.
trained
That
apparently.
would be higher than I rolled a 6.
You find that the temple seems to be, or the map seems to lead like around. Where's the freehand? Seems to be around here. Why is that so big? That's the temple. Yeah, that's the area where it seems to lead up to. So clearly she was taken there and just about remembers an estimated area about where it was. Drimmick says, interesting. A statue of a 6-headed serpent.
Does that ring any bells with you?
It does to an extent. The Dragonfold which she's referring to is the first Dragon Empire. They used to worship not the gods. The dragons come from a different lineage, but a being called the Lady of Scales. A void dragon.
A void dragon? Does that like? Have I heard anything about a void dragon before?
Yeah, you've
Or-
heard the story of how some adventurers defeated Naxos in the Basal Tiles, 90 years or so ago. And Naxos's goal, in the common parlance, was to become a void dragon and sort of dominate the world like that. But as far as Drimmick makes it out, the Lady of Scales is just a myth. Like, it's like the OG dragon, where all dragons are sort of related from. He says, presumably, this Archon intends to create a new dragon empire and is using dark magic in order to do so. He says, I think we've learnt everything we need from her. And he looks over to Keshka
Oh.
and says, perhaps it'll be best to just
Hang on.
let the waterfall do its thing.
I mean, as a rough estimate as to the things that she remembers, and who knows what memories have been changed and which haven't. Who knows how manipulated into this she was.
Mhm.
She seems like us in how her memories have been affected.
Maybe.
Let me just check something. I'm just gonna check behind her ears.
Oh, yeah.
There doesn't seem to be any scarring.
Okay.
Nope, I think we're all good.
He says,
They could have different methods in erasing memories.
Changing them.
Mm.
he says, well, as we speak, my hometown is being attacked by her minions. I'm not
Yeah.
particularly fond of bringing her back. If you wish to vouch for her, you can, but you'll have to keep her on a short leash. I will not be bringing her into my home.
I think she'd delay us too much. I don't think we can bring her with us.
We do have a bag of holding now. Could we
She might suffocate in there.
Or
You
break
don't mean to
it.
just put her down.
Can we
I
not?
put her in
Hey,
there.
I think
Okay,
Get rid of my gun.
I think that's the most kind.
Yeah, shoot him in the head. Do it.
Just let her drop in the waterfall. Just make a mess.
We don't want
Well,
to.
She's
We
actively
couldn't have her
like dying
survive.
at the moment. Like she's stable but unconscious. Like presumably without medical attention, she will just eventually die.
Yeah, I could call attention.
We can
Yeah, just cut her
either.
head off.
Yeah, we can either. I could chop her head off if you like.
Then I won't waste a bullet.
Sure,
Yeah,
I'll chop her head off.
Okay, I'm just gonna look the other way while you do that. Start walking.
Drumek has a kind of very violent look across his face, and he turns around and just walks into the other chamber, like back into the other chamber.
Can I
And
follow
sort of
him?
waves his hand and says, "As long as she's gone." Yeah, if you follow him, you see that he just starts collecting the barrels of gunpowder and throwing them into the water, just to sort of like make it so that they don't explode.
Hey, Wilhelm,
Yeah.
catch. Throw the head at you.
Are you gonna attempt to catch it?
Wilhelm is going to dodge.
Okay, it just plops into the water and just bobs away.
I imagine he lets out a little scream
Probably.
in my
He's like,
head.
"Ah!"
But yeah, as you I guess start to wrap things up in here, you're gonna help Drumek kind of just clear up the
Yeah.
explosives that have been placed. He says we'll save one barrel and we'll collapse the mine entrance, and then we'll leave this place. Hopefully, it will buy plenty of time for you to get the word out. Potentially, you are planning on heading into more lawful lands, I presume, after this.
Well,
As lawful as possible.
Depends what if we get our memories back. How much?
I think we're more likely to get them back if we head back to civilization.
But we just finished this. We've got Drimek, so they did offer to help us if we saved him.
Well, that
get
depends on if they're alive.
Exactly. Yeah, we should probably try and get back there.
So, you sort of wrap up the last bits of in the temple, and then Drimek leads you out a kind of side entrance into the wilderness once more. It takes you the best part of the kind of end of day, I guess, to get back to New Scar. So you can kind of press on if you'd like to get there as fast as possible, unless you want to spend the night in the woods, it's down to you.
I don't mind.
Could really do with healing up before we get there.
Yeah, I would like to do treat wounds. I think it's been a while.
I think we need to take quite a lot of time to heal back up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I guess you find a decent place on the hillside to set up a camp. Do you want to do some watches as it comes to that time?
Let's do some watches.
Sure.
What's this roll? Oh, medicine check. Natural 1.
Oh, damn it.
Isn't that a crit fail? Treat wounds.
HP.
Target takes the D8 damage.
Yeah.
Oh
No.
God!
Is it?
Yeah.
Do I need to roll a D8?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what is it again? / R4.
Your little roll thing in the bottom right now, the little dice.
Or is it / R?
Yeah, there's
press the
on the
dice.
bottom. There's the dice now.
Oh, wait, what? How?
There's a D8 one here, and there's the third one across.
I can't see it. Maybe it's not.
Oh, you can still write it in the chat as normal. /R space 1D8.
you don't need the 1. You can just do D8.
Oh,
Ooh.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Cobweb unconscious.
yeah.
Sorry.
Myself as I
Oh
was.
dear.
And you've just done treat wounds, so we can't do treat wounds.
Oh, well, I guess we're carrying
I mean, you were just
Um,
about to have a long rest, so I guess that teaches you not to just roll without being called for it.
I did ask many times.
Yeah. So, I guess let's just
Can I
say that
stabilize him at least?
yeah, you can stabilize Cobweb at the very least, and I guess you'll just be down a watch, like one person to watch. So we'll do 3 watches. I guess two with aids. So one person does the main one, and then someone can aid them, and then on the third one, it's just without an aid. Okay.
I can.
Oh,
I can
it
see one.
also it's only battle medicine that wait. Oh, actually, hang on. Maybe not. Wait, let me read more before talking.
Marius would like to do one if Drimmick's doing one. Like, have a quick chat.
Yeah. Okay. Drumic will aid you then.
Okay.
Okay, that's a failure for Drumic. So it's just your perception. Drumic kind of sits down, and as Cobweb is just just resting up after the big fight, and Drumic is kind of nursing his wounds a bit. The rest of the party is sleeping. He's sort of tenderly stoking the fire, putting on one of his rations. Just staring into the fire. What do you want to say?
What's the matter, buddy?
Well, I've been captured by goblins. I've been tortured. My people are under attack. And there is an army 40 or 50 miles away getting ready to invade this entire land. I'm not particularly happy.
Trying to keep it light. I've just more been meaning to ask about your try and get a better understanding of what you're all about, people wise. That's fine.
My
Of course, if you
people
grab a mart.
My people generally wish to just be alone.
Hey, it's just
We appreciate the help, but we did not ask for it.
I was just more curious as to how the parasite or symbiote or whatever you would rather call it works. That's fine.
What questions do you have?
Well,
Specifics.
how did that all start?
Well, our people was some of the first to break away from the clutches of the first Dragon Emperor. Remorva was his name. And it was a group of refugees found their way into some caverns and discovered within them a being who wished to help us be free. We have been living alongside them ever since.
Do they have a name?
We call them the Ruah Alim.
Hmm.
That is their name.
And how does, how does it work to be bonded with one? Is it a bloodline thing, or is it more of a first come first serve kind of deal, or
The Ruah Alim will choose who it wishes to be bonded with. Then there will be a process of ritual cleansing and preparation that the bondee will go through to prepare themselves. It is a difficult change in their life for many. It can be very anxiety inducing. There are plenty of people who feel they are ready, and then it can be rejected by the body if they're not ready.
imagine there's only really one way to find out if you're ready, and that's to do it.
Indeed. Though our psychic powers that come just from our proximity to the Ruralim over these times makes it so that the symbiote tends to have a good idea of who is ready and who isn't. They will not just randomly pick people. But it works for us, and it means that we have a group of people who are dedicated to becoming part of this ecosystem. And then there are people who, while never become bondies, become symbiotes, symbiotically attached. They support us in other ways.
There seemed to be. I think there was someone bonded to an animal in some way.
Certain animals can be attracted via our psychic connections. Certainly. Dogs, domesticated animals. But we are not farmers. We are hunters and scavengers. We do not have a massive amount of cattle. We just have maybe some horses, maybe some donkeys to get ourselves across the mountains, and dogs for foraging and for hunting.
I've just got the one more question. What does the symbiote get out of the relationship?
They get the ability to learn about the world. They otherwise would only be attached to the underground river networks and caves and lakes. They can survive on land, but not particularly efficiently.
So they're not eating the things you eat from the inside or anything like that.
Well, our bodies support them. It is a symbiotic relationship. They provide us with the memories of our ancestors and the knowledge and the wisdom of our ancestors, and in return they get protection, survival, and the ability to learn new things. It is mutually beneficial. The reason that we created the town of New Scar is because there was plenty within the, let's say, more developed part of Eshmalan who did not respect our ways and saw to it that we would be sent away or killed, perhaps.
Well, certainly no comparison, but there's some degree of knowledge I have of people not liking exactly what it is you do, even if it is helpful. It's not at all close to what you're going through, but yeah.
Some of the time, it is. Most of the time, it is easy. But it is when it is difficult that everything is put into perspective. All the knowledge we've accumulated has given us the ability to become very resilient to these sort of events. I'm not worried about our town. They can punch far above their weight. All right, we'll move on. So, what was your perception check? 16.
16.
All right, yeah. As you go through your watch, eventually, it's time to wake up the next person. There doesn't seem to be any rustling in the woods at all. Actually, it's very quiet indeed. Who's next?
I can go next.
Who do you want to go with?
Yup. Don't mind. Who wants to join me?
I'll
Wilhelm,
join you.
maybe? Oh, Spike. Okay, go on.
Mikey.
Spike and Vordain. Who wants to do the perception check? Who wants to aid?
I don't know who's gonna have the better perception.
I can't remember because I can't see my sheet, but I'll do the perception check. Richard, roll that die.
Okay.
Roll that die, Richard.
Okay, Vordain does have a higher perception, but
but you did roll better than me. So that's
Hmm.
well worth it.
Natural 20.
What do your rat eyes see, Spike? You want to talk about anything?
Uh,
No.
Well, you kind of sit awkwardly in silence, um, looking around. Spike, you notice, I guess maybe Marius mentioned before he went to sleep, but it is very quiet in the woods. Normally, you'd expect the buzzing of insects, the occasional scurrying of like nocturnal animals, and birds in the trees hunting for those animals, or snakes slithering in the undergrowth. But
Oh,
tonight
gross.
it is very quiet indeed, and maybe potentially it's because of the weather, which is just very mild. But you probably hear enough to be a bit suspicious about maybe what's going on. Either way, you are not attacked during the night. So eventually your watch comes to an end. I guess Cobweb is awake again.
I don't know if Spike could do treat wounds on me.
Yeah, that's. I'll just say that passively kind of happens as part of your. You'll be resting anyway. So Wilhelm and Cobweb, you can have the last watch.
Right.
If
Okay.
someone wants to do a perception check and someone aid.
I imagine you're probably better at this than I am.
Maybe, yeah, perhaps. I haven't been rolling very well. Let's give it a go. I have +9.
Aid.
Okay, I got, what was it, 18?
Cool. And the aid is not successful. Anything you two want to talk about or get up to?
I'm still in a lot of pain. I don't know how I made myself pass out earlier. I was trying to stitch my leg together and I think I slipped.
Yeah, I think you would. Usually when you like stitch up a wound, I'm no expert, but it doesn't seem correct to like jam the needle in to the artery.
Oh.
I think I slipped.
Yeah,
Maybe whilst I was doing it and stabbed myself.
yeah, I'm not doing so hot myself. I think we need I think we need to figure out some slightly more effective ways of recovering.
Oh, yeah, but would you like me to stitch up your wounds?
Um, maybe maybe in the morning when there's
More light?
People
more people around to save me
everyone
if
wakes
something
up and
goes wrong.
They see Cobweb and Wilhelm just passed out from blood loss.
What the
Cobweb's
hell
just
happened?
fucked surgery up.
Yeah, I mean, it's right. I think I could take one failed. I think I could take one crit fail, just
Yeah.
I have 9 hit points.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, give it a try. I could do with it.
Right, I want to do treat wounds on Wilhelm.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
The
That's
duality of
critical.
man.
Critical success.
nice.
48 hit points.
Ah,
so
you get-
loses the wounded condition.
Yeah.
Really? Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I need some of that.
Do you want to roll the 48 or shall I?
Oh. I'll try 4d8. That work?
Okay, 21. Good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that takes me. Yeah, wow. That was much better work than this is maybe you're just less kept. I've heard that with doctors they don't take care of themselves as well as they do other people.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah, because like this is very good work. I feel a lot better, but yeah, it's quite
Yeah,
quite
it's
the
a quick
difference.
improvement. Maybe I just needed a nap.
Hmm.
All
Yeah.
right, and as the night goes on, you are not attacked at all. nothing particularly in the woods. And you're yeah. So all of you can have a rest. You awaken well rested.
Nice.
I also get some
Please
as
hit
well.
the long rest button for me, Richard.
I have.
Thank you. Yeah, the stream isn't working on the iPad. I'm pretty sure it's a my end problem, not stream problem.
Oh.
That's it.
So quite
Just like
quite
keep pausing.
quite beaten up. Oh, and you can also take a ration off your sheets as well.
Okay.
Uh,
I swear I used to be able to like click
Can you like
on
break
these
it down?
to consume them, but now it's. Oh wait, use.
Are we supposed to be able to break our rations down into pieces? I can't remember what.
Yeah, I feel like previously one set of rations was for a certain number of days, but now it's just gone. Now I just had 2 rations.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe
wait,
they've
clicking on it.
changed.
oh yeah. In the the legacy version was per day, and now it's per week. I think. Okay, actually, you don't need to. Actually, use the ration for now. I'll give you some more when you get to New Scale.
Okay.
Okay, so where are we? So waking up and packing up your camp, and making the last trek over to New Scar. It's only kind of a short ish 6 hours or so. But you eventually arrive at the town where you see a number of the Kafari people standing guard, carrying spears, looking a bit beaten up and dragging a bunch of corpses of goblins and gnolls onto a fire just outside the bounds of the city. A couple of them come over to you, and you also see Korisk, who immediately runs up and embraces Dremek, and kind of makes a note about how you all look very beaten up as well. You see around the town, there are a few dead and injured of the Kafari from New Scar, who are being buried. And there's a very mournful kind of atmosphere to the town. But Dremek and Korisk are sort of talking to each other, and Korisk says, "Goodness, I thought you were long gone. I presume everyone else hasn't survived." And Dremek sort of shakes his head and says, "Unfortunately, they weren't as lucky. We have much to speak about. If it was," and he sort of turns to the rest of you and says, "If it wasn't for all of you, I'm not sure we would have been able to keep our town alive much longer. So thank you."
You're welcome.
Korisk sort of welcomes you over into his hut, and as he sort of sits you down, sort of gives you some tea and stuff, he says, we came under attack from the goblins and some gnolls, but it wasn't as big of a force as we expected. It seems that they were probing, but we managed to surprise them and draw them into the open, and they fought well, but we fought better.
It's a relief.
Are you going to fill? I presumably Dremek will tell Korisk at some point, but are you going to also mention kind of the stuff you got up to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to hold anything in particular back, right? Does anyone remember anything we did that we might not want to tell them?
No, actually. Yeah, we.
I can't think of anything.
Well, there's Frick, but Dremek didn't know that. You
Oh,
still got
yeah,
Frick tied up.
we
Oh,
forgot about Frick. Oh,
He's
frick.
gonna be the BBEG.
He's like the last survivor of the goblin encampment. He's like, oh, where is everyone?
Where are my kids?
That being said, if that explosion had gone off, the river would have been rerouted through where he was. So you just save them as well. So I have room to get out. That being said, so after telling Koresk, he kind of rubs his head kind of anxiously and says, so indeed it seems that we are on the front lines of a war that is being raised in our vicinity. But hopefully, now that you've dealt with this kind of initial group, there is no one still alive who knows the location of our town. We could do some... Now that you're back, Dramek, we can presumably work on some illusion magic to make sure that they don't accidentally stumble into it.
I mean, the Knoll, they were in contact with this Archon, Warlord Archon person. We don't know exactly how much they would have passed on knowledge-wise, but it may well be that this ends up escalating rather than tied off with a bow here.
I guess Dramek says when we overheard the conversation, they mentioned Warlord Archon mentioned he would meet with Keshka in Kelard, which is this town. Presumably that's the town you're going to on the way back to Mervine.
Maybe we should try and meet him in place of her.
Meet him? Are you mad?
Yeah, we could ask him what's
Can we not just sail right on through, go along to Rehead, avoid him entirely? It doesn't seem like the kind of fellow we want to be engaging with, does he?
Well, Dramek says, Kelard is a Faranese colonial town. There's no big armies there. I mean, presumably he's maybe hoping to attack it, but that certainly hasn't happened yet, from what I understand. It would take a long time for him to raise an army and surprise the Faranese. I mean, gosh, that would start a war they're not preparing to win, surely. I think now that the temple has been at least saved now, I mean, it might be worth your while to, whilst you go there, there are ferries that go all the way to Mervine from Kelard. So you could raise the alarm, let them know, and they can start preparing their defenses. Perhaps they will even help us out. Koresk says, isn't there that hermit, Dramek, named Kadil?
You fucking what? You
Like
fucking
that.
what?
And says, didn't he help you with something recently? And Dramek goes, oh yes. Perhaps he will be able to help us with the town.
Oh my god.
He turns to you and says, well, if you are going via Kelard, maybe if you just pass him a note from us, just on your way.
Sure. Oh, there was also still the problem with Big Mama.
Yeah.
Well, presumably, Dramek says, once we get our bearings a bit, I'll see what I can do with her. Perhaps we can even collapse the entrances to the cave around her.
I thought you were going to could free her.
Yeah.
Well, it's beyond my understanding. If any of you have any ideas how to do that.
Take the spikes out of her.
Cut her free.
Try
Yeah,
making contact with her at least.
Well, you're welcome to do what you like. He kind of looks around and says, "I just expected you to wish to be off out of our hair. You're welcome to come stay and help us as long as you wish."
yeah, I also expected that. Do we really want to be freeing possible extra planar beings from
I
altars
think we
and
just leave
Have
that
the
be.
means
in
to help.
in the hopes they'll be friendly?
Yeah, I think we leave that one be. I'm not gonna
Yeah, for now at least.
Yeah, these fellows are clearly more experts on the situation. Maybe we should leave it to the locals. Not interfere
Okay, but
further.
Try not
it-
to risk killing her though.
and if she winds up coming for like revenge, I'm going to let everyone know it was you two's ideas to, leave her alone.
Hey, by all means, you go do it. But I ain't helping you.
He gives you this letter to pass on to Kadil. He says, Kadil lives just on the outskirts of town. If you just ask around, he's very familiar with the locals. They'll direct you to him. Just pass on the note, and then that'll be all we require of you from now, really. If you're heading that way anyway. A few of the people from New Scar, Aman and Laratha, sort of, who have clearly been fighting and have bandaged their wounds, approach. And you see the dog. What's his name? Kasim Cobweb kind of runs right up to you and just starts licking your face as he sort of pants. And Laratha says, "You are a ranger of the wilds, are you not?"
Yeah, I am.
Apologies if this seems a bit, I guess, strange as a request, but in my communications with Kasim, he wishes to explore and potentially be away from this town for a while. I think his previous owner before me was old, and now that he does not have, I guess, his prior connection, he wishes to explore for a while before he passes.
He's welcome to come along with us if he'd like.
She looks down at Kasim and smiles, and Kasim kind of sits by your side and pants a little bit and says, he's very happy to hear that.
So long as he doesn't try to eat our ferret.
Can you speak, or do you just know by the wagging of the tail?
Just a psychic. Yeah, it's very brief.
Like,
Kind of a psychic, kind of talk to animals kind of thing. But great. Well, thank you. I am a dog person, but there's one thing to be a dog person and to care for a dog.
I thought you were a human person.
You
Ugh,
don't look like a shoonie.
Yeah.
why am I here?
Because you love us.
I hated
Deep
this.
down.
Want to be here.
And Aman kind of steps forward and kind of says, "I apologize if I was rude before. You have all been very helpful, and we did just do a bit of a collection around. We don't have much, but hopefully it can go a little bit towards your journey." And he passes over 80 gold pieces in a little sack.
Ooh.
Wow.
Thank you. Have you got a shot?
Put that.
Yeah.
We have some things. Potentially, if you wish for we don't have too much, but Collard might be better for you if you wish to go shopping.
Okay.
But of course, that is as much as we can do. If you need anything for now, though, if you ever come back to Newscarf for whatever reason, just come find one of us. We'll put you up for free.
Thank you. Would you be able to heal us up before we leave?
If you wish to spend a few days here before you leave, you're welcome to.
Yeah, probably
I think
worth.
that could be good.
Yeah, it's down to you how long you wish to stay here. But yes, of course, you'll have food, have a comfortable place to rest. Just let us know when you wish to leave, and we'll do that.
I mean,
We'll
if
let you go.
Okay.
we
Cool, thank
perhaps
you.
just spend some significant time tonight doing some applying some medicinal functions, and then
Yeah.
Poulticers.
perhaps leave in the morning.
Cool. Well, how about let's take a break here. I need the loot quickly, but you can feel free to just work that out how long you want to stay and stuff, and then
Okay.
when we're back, we'll go into that
Okay.
stuff. All right, we'll come back in
Right.
15 minutes then, yeah?
See you in a bit.
Hello, welcome back. So the party are currently in downtime, spending some time at New Scar just to heal up until they head off to Collard. FYI, it's about a week's travel to Collard. So make sure you've got supplies and anything that you might need. There is a small shop here, which I will. I can show it somehow. Observer. Can you see this in shops?
Shops.
I'm not seeing a shops thing.
If I draw it on the map, can you click on this?
Oh, I can double click it.
Oh. Yep.
That's what they've got in the shop. You can sell things to them as well. But they only have a certain amount of money, so.
They have a rat.
Yeah, pyrite rat. Yeah.
I think we should get.
What's the pyrite rat?
You will have to look that up on Archive.
It
Or you can
can
just
turn
click on
into
it
a
and it
giant
comes up with
rat.
the description.
Oh, it does tell you what it does as well. Now, I'm not 100% sure how. I think it's automated. So I think if you want to buy something, you can just drag it onto your sheet and it will just take the money out yourself.
Oh, that's cool.
But if it doesn't work, yeah.
Put it back.
If it doesn't work, then just work it out yourself.
Are they not selling any rations or anything? Or...
Oh, yeah, they've got rations. You can just buy as many rations as you like, as normal. Actually, I'll just put some rations on there now.
Can we
I actually
buy?
haven't got any money. I need to take my share of the stuff.
I'll put 20 rations on there. That's gonna be more.
Did you want to divide up the stuff in the party supplies?
I would like to have my share.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Okay.
just divide it up now between you.
Okay.
Knowingly, we have 199 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, you hate that.
All right.
You
Well,
just leave the change in the party supplies, right? But divided by 5, right? So that's 39 each, and then you've got 8 silver left over. No, that's not right.
should we just take 30 each
No, I want mine.
and then leave some in there?
39.8.
Yeah, I
I'm just
guess
gonna take
you can break it
30.
up into silver if you want. So
I'm happy to say
Oh, yeah, so
39
you can take
and we can
30
leave the change.
you take 39 gold, 8 silver, and then there will be 1 gold left over.
Okay.
Did you mind?
Thought we might want to leave some in the party supplies for any like group purchases, but okay.
Each 1 gold left in party. I'll just write this here just
Wait.
so that people know.
You are basically a group of strangers, so
Yeah, we're not at that stage, bro.
I don't trust you guys yet.
I mean, I thought just leave like 10 gold in there.
No. Steal it.
I just think it would be a good idea.
I can't
if
remove
we...
coin. Oh, it's because somebody's.
Yeah,
think if
so
we
I've just
place
put in the. Oh, go on, Zach. Sorry.
Oh, no, never mind. It's all right.
Okay. I was just saying. I've just written basically in the chat just so people know how much they've got. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and then we got a bunch of stuff to sell when we get back to town as well.
So, how many rations do people want to get?
Well,
so yeah, a ration lasts a week. So going to Collard, so it's 16 miles a day overland.
Okay.
So it should, by my calculations, it should be about a week to Collard, like 120 miles or so.
I'll buy 2. I'll buy 2 rations then.
Yeah, and you can
Same.
always pick up more when you get there.
Yeah.
Obviously, you could potentially be delayed as well. So Hopefully not by a whole week, but
Can I get a healing potion as well, please, Richard?
A lesser one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
My food's done. I'll be right back.
okay.
Okay, that's done for Spike.
Thank you.
Tempted, but it's quite a lot of gold.
They are
That's good.
expensive.
Yeah.
12 gold.
Yeah,
Must,
but
must rather they
better,
have minor
better
ones.
spend the gold now. You can always sell it.
Well, for half gold.
You don't sell for half gold if you actually like. I thought that was only for doing it quickly.
I think generally speaking, you sell stuff for half their value, unless the DM rules otherwise.
Yeah.
I'll be selling it to one of you for
For full
at one
price.
point. No, more than full price when you're
Or
you know,
dying is like,
dying.
I'll sell
Like, I
you
can offer
this.
you for 17 gold.
Spike just goes in your wallet and takes 12 gold out and then just gives you a healing potion.
Yeah, I'm not using it on anyone else unless everyone else buys one.
Just 12,
Are there any
12
downtime
gold.
missions you want to do?
Oh, let me have a look at that list of spells.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Any downtime activities you all want to do?
Is there a
Just
list somewhere?
Yeah. So I'm eating a Snickers on it.
I'm just looking
yeah,
at the spells from the book that we got. I might pick. Is it Fear? Is that arcane as well? That's on everything, right?
I also read that to learn a spell, you can either read it from a scroll for like an hour to learn it permanently, or you can talk to someone who knows the spell for an hour.
Yeah. So it's generally a case of spending some materials to learn it rather than
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a DC 50. So I want to learn the Fear spell from that book. So that is 1 hour. Need to purchase 2 gold worth of materials if I can do that here.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Yeah,
like
I'll
to
lower.
do the same for what was it? It's either darkness or spiritual armament. Spiritual armament. Wait, that's a spell 2, isn't it?
Are you able to cast it? Yeah.
Spiritual armament is divine and occult,
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
but that would be a DC 18.
Yes.
I might just, if we just keep a hold on it, on the rest of the spells, I guess, and just learn. Just a moment. I just want
That
to
Arcana
double check.
check's success, I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll just try and do spiritual armament now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 18 golds worth, I think. No, it's not 18 golds worth. It's 6 golds worth.
Okay.
And I need to make a. Is it Arcana or Occult?
I think we occult for you.
Okay.
Yeah. You also have a hero point if you need it.
I'm going to do the same for the command spell as well.
Okay.
I'm trying to roll a cold. Oh, there we are. There it is. 20. Oh, sorry. That's a 17. I'm going to hero point.
Wait, hang on. I think what's the DC? It's like, oh, it's
18.
18, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to hero point, if that's alright.
That's fine.
That's a 19. Haha.
Okay.
So now I learn spiritual armament.
Okay. And 23. That's a success for Wilhelm.
I got my 2 spells learnt. Don't think there's
Nice.
any other in there. Darkness maybe, but probably wouldn't be preparing that at the moment. Probably it'll be a bit weird for me to cast darkness when I can't see in darkness.
Can be useful.
You not cast it not around yourself.
Yeah,
can
though
do.
I still wouldn't be able to see where it is.
Mm.
Yeah, it just conceals. It basically just means that Wilhelm both conceals himself and everyone else away from
Yeah.
you.
I mean,
It's good if
maybe
you've
when
got like a bunch of like ranged people on a hillside that you just want
Yeah.
to just not deal with, but
maybe when 6 gold is negligible, but
Mhm.
for now, I'll leave it.
is it long-term rest? Is that any different to entire day and night resting during downtime? So recover hit points equal to Constitution modifier multiplied by twice your level. Is that different to normal? That's how
Sorry,
much do you
long
normally
term.
get? Is it
think
just hit points multiplied by your level?
I think it's
Constitution
just
multiplied by your level.
yeah. I think it's just Constitution times level.
Okay, so if you want to manually do a long downtime as well, because you're kind of just sitting around for the day and the night as well. So it's Constitution modifier multiplied by twice your level. So you're level 3, so that's 6
So just,
times whatever your Constitution modifier is.
I guess just hit the button twice.
Well, I don't know if that. Oh yeah, I suppose that does work. Maths works out.
What, the rest for the night one?
Yeah.
Only needed 1 though.
I'm still half down. Mm.
How's everyone else doing for health?
I mean, I got to
Oh,
full last long rest we had anyway, so I'm fine.
Could I
I need HP.
Okay, you can do your because you're doing a lot of downtime rest, Vordain, in a comfortable place. You can do 2 long rests.
I think that'll
night.
probably get me back to. Yeah, it just gets me back to full HP. So.
Can I do a medicine check on myself? I can do it on Vordain as well.
I don't.
You can do a tree wound.
I don't need it.
Oh, cool. Good.
Do it on yourself though, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
Ooh, yay. Is that a crit success? I can't remember.
What is that? 25? I think maybe. Yeah, is that the trained one you're doing? What proficiency are you in medicine? Trained.
Yeah, and
Yeah, that's a critical success. That's 4d8.
Ooh, wow. Okay. I'll just roll on the chat.
I would like to make some ammunition.
I go back to full health.
What do you need? What do you need for that?
I have a feat for it. I'm sort of just looking at it because I've got a feat for it, but I haven't actually used it yet. I'm just having a look. But I think I can make a healing one.
Healing bullets.
Oops.
Yeah, but yeah.
How does that work?
What's the feat called?
Munitions crafter.
training crafting, advanced alchemy benefits. Okay, to create a number of daily consumables equal to +4, 4 plus half your level, rounded up. So 5 for you, right? No, 2, 6 for you. So you can make bombs or alchemical ammunition. So you just make them every day.
Yeah. Oh no, life source level 6, so I can't make that yet.
So you just have them, but you don't. They don't stack. I'm pretty sure.
A minor one is level 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So your daily consumables. So after the end of the day, they kind of like break, and then you make a new batch at the start of the next day.
Oh, it's like alchemist stuff.
Yeah. So you don't just like passively have fucking tons of things on you. But that's fine. That just happens. So if you just have an idea of what kind of stuff you want for that, that's good.
Yeah, I need to make a list of what I make every day.
Potions
Yeah.
with an
That's a big one.
incredibly small shelf life.
Yeah, it's the same with alchemists. That's
Mm.
how alchemists work.
That's what I mean. Like,
stuff.
imagine like running a shop for like potions, and you have to make your entire stock once again every single day.
Presumably, that's why healing potions are so expensive, because they're like made with something that is like preserving in them. So they're, you know. Okay. So
Wait, how much gold was I meant to take? 'Cause I thought it was done automatically.
it was no, you were meant to take 39 gold and 8 silver, right? Is that
Yep.
right? And yeah, 39 gold and 8 silver. So just add that to your sheet.
99. 8. Cool. Oh, I can actually afford the dog, the stone that turns into a dog.
Wind up with a whole pack of them
Yeah.
by the end of the campaign.
I mean,
There is a
quite-
crafter's eye piece in there as well, which could be useful.
yeah, that's like 60 gold though.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's like in Baldur's Gate when you go to a town, you're like, I don't have 2,000 gold for this thing. What the hell? Like, why haven't you showed it to me?
I mean, does that onyx dog, is that like a rare thing? Like, it might not come up in other shops.
I think we
I know,
have.
you'll probably find them.
We already have one of those.
We actually have. Oh, I thought I recognized it. I was like, do we actually have one?
Yeah, we've got one in the party supplies.
And can we reuse it? Like, we can just make, like,
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. It
Yeah.
can be activated once per week, and remains in its
Cool.
form for 6 hours.
Yeah, it's a guard dog.
And with the like feather step stone, is that one use, or can we like activate the stone as much as we like?
I think that is one-time use.
Oh.
Yeah, anything that's a consumable is like a one-time use.
Okay.
Or if it's not, it'll say on there that it's not, but just assume it is.
Usually, if something is quite cheap, then it's probably consumable.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, resting about. Did you want to stay in New Scar for another day, or do you want to head out?
Head out.
Good to go. Before any more
Good to
gobbos
go.
turn up.
Wait, there's a giant rat that you can get in a stone.
You already got one.
We got a. It's like a prairie. Is that how you say it? Prairie.
Pyrite.
Pirate?
I thought it was like a prairie. You know, there's like little beaver-looking things.
Oh, like a prairie dog.
Yeah, that's
a prairie dog rat.
what is it? Oh, so it transforms into a giant rat.
Yeah.
It's still 32 gold though. I don't know if it's worth it.
All right. Well, I suppose you wake up the next day then, and say your goodbyes, kind of knowing what Drimek has asked of you to hand over the note, and just sort of they say their goodbyes. They thank you again for your help, and take the first steps out on the road to Collard. So, because it's a week travel, I think probably what we're going to do is we are going to, rather than role play out each day and do watches for everything, we're going to do a kind of skill challenge.
Okay.
So, I guess what we'll do is we'll go one by one around the table, and then you can kind of just describe how your character uses activity or skill, like to help the party sort of get through the woods. So you need to get 5 successes before you get 3 failures, and you can't do 2 things in a row. So after you've done your one, we'll move to the next person. And if you fail, something bad will happen. If you hit 2 failures, something worse will happen. If you hit 3 failures, something really bad will happen. Okay. So I suppose as you sort of take your first steps across into the woodland, the underbrush, finding the ancient roadways that are buried amongst the roots and vines of the forest of Salyangoz. What do people want to? How do you want to help? Like, obviously, you could do like a perception checks, or you could do survival or hunting for food, or whatever you can think of. Just blast it off, and then But you got to like sell it to me.
So if we kind of get to the point where either we could, a point where crossing a river might make the journey go more smoothly, I can cast Water Walk on Vordain, and he can carry us across one by one.
Yeah, I guess you could.
Well, it's more it's less to do with your like casting spells and more just skills, because obviously most of the time you're not casting spells. Like most of the time you're just trekking through the forest. So let's do skills first. If it comes to a point where like you might need to cross the river or something, but you can get to Collard without having to cross the river. So, like Collard is actually kind of like has a bridge that kind of has a road that goes across, so you can go from the north.
Okay.
And you presume also, because Radgan is where Arcon, sorry. South of the river is probably going to be a lot more dangerous to travel through. So you can travel through there if you'd like. I'm not sure it'd be much quicker though. Because obviously, like, I mean, I guess if you go in a directly straight line, but it won't be too much longer to just follow the river. It's your choice.
Okay. In that case, with my skills, I think my best bet is probably like when we're bedding down for the night, using crafting to kind of help us have good shelter.
Like disguise your camp, kind of.
Yeah, like kind of pull.
Camouflage.
Yeah, like maybe like pull branches over to give us a bit more shelter from any rain. Kind of set it up, in such a way that it's a bit harder to notice.
Cool. Yeah, make me a crafting check.
15.
15. Okay. I'll write that on my sheet. Who's next?
I could definitely help out with I'm especially with now my dog at my side. I can sniff out if there's any prey, watch out for tracks, be quite aware of my surroundings. I'm quite at home in the forest.
So you're kind of like scouting ahead, like, or are you going to more guiding the party through the forest?
Guidance, and I'm finding the best route, like, so we're not walking into a bear cave or not. I'm just sort of using all my senses to watch out for tracks and.
Okay. Make me a survival check then. Or you can do it. It's your choice. Survival or perception, I suppose, for that.
I guess my perception's a bit higher. Do I roll it from the perception? Yeah. Oh no! I rolled a nat 1. Did I?
Okay.
Did I? I can't
Yeah.
scroll down. Oh dear.
All right. Who's next?
I don't know what my skill would be.
I was trying to find out.
Intimidation.
If I don't have to crit fail because I've got the law in terrain in this terrain, but I can't find it. I thought that was a thing. Where it
Your
turns
law
a
is
It's in the ranger sheet, I'm pretty sure. So if you go on Archives of Nephthys to ranger, isn't that where it says
like moves of
favored terrain? I thought there was something on that. Favored terrain. Forest. You gain a climb speed equal to your speed. If you already had a climb speed, you instead get a 10-foot status beyond your climb speed.
Okay, never mind.
So that can come in handy sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anyone else? Vordain, what
I think
ideas?
Spike would say.
I think Vordain will help maintain people's weapons and gear, as he is a son of a blacksmith. So that's his thing. So he's trained in crafting, and he kind of knows what he's doing.
Okay, we have already had a crafting.
The only
So
thing
on this first pass round, like you can do something with athletics, like you know, or something else. Like if there's a blockage in the road, you know, you could
Sure, any blockages, I will kick the blockage out of the way.
kick it out.
It's like,
Make an
but then
athletics check.
I'm sure there's better ways to do this. But no, you're just gonna keep. Okay, all right.
He's gonna kick it in one go. Watch.
Mhm. Yeah, feel free to
He's
discuss
got
amongst yourself who's doing what as well. Okay.
all twigs will be kicked out of the way.
Okay.
I have acrobatics. I could climb to the top of the tree to see if we're on the right way. I don't know. Oh,
Sure, I'll allow that.
okay, cool.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah.
Okay. 22.
Marius, have you done one yet?
I haven't done one yet. I'm trying to think of what would work. I've got training in herbalism law, which is a +9.
I'll allow that if you want to think about some way you can incorporate that.
Make sure none of us nibble on poisonous plants.
Yeah, keeping an eye out for things we might be like mixing in with food and you know, like finding the odd thing to brew into tea and what have you. Keep morale up, essentially.
Cool. All right.
That's a 17.
Okay. All right. I haven't got five successes yet, so feel free to come up with some more stuff.
I can intimidate the road. I don't know. I can't remember what I've got skills in.
Can I do a society check to remember if there are any any proper man-made paths and stuff en route?
Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah, go ahead.
17.
Okay. Yeah, you do notice obviously that there are, whilst it's very overgrown here, there was previously settlements, some ruins, some old signs, and old roads which are now overgrown, but you do manage to stick to them as you pass. I need one more success.
I
How
take it
about-
occultism won't do much.
How
Mm.
about
Oh,
I chop trees down for firewood with my
Okay.
axe? Athletics?
You've already done an athletics. Maybe is there anything else you can think of?
Try to make a weapon attack.
Yeah, go on then.
Chop down
Fine.
the tree.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. If you crit fail, your weapon might be a bit chipped, though. We'll see.
Oh. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I can fix it.
We're so close to rolling over to a 1 on my screen.
18 to chop down trees.
All right. So that's our 5th success. So as you spend the next week or so traversing through the woodlands, you got 2 failures. So
Okay.
let me just do a quick roll. Got a little table for like 1 failure, 2 failures. So okay. All right. So you arrive 2 days later than expected. And also, the last 2 days, there is a thick rainstorm that goes in, and you arrive at Collard very, very soaked. So you are all a bit fatigued and wet, but you do get there in one piece, and there was no random encounter.
Okay. How do we add the things again? Or are you just going to do that?
Actually, let me just have a look. Sorry, I'm just looking at your fatigued. The only way I know how to do it is on here. I think you can drag it from the compendium, but fatigued. Yeah, it was an uncomfortable journey. You're not wounded anymore. You're not prone. It was an uncomfortable journey through the forest. The occasional thing in your way was kicked out of the way by Vordain.
Yeah.
At one point, someone started rooting through what they thought was wild garlic, but it was actually sort of a kind of nightshade of some sort. Marius was like, "No, don't do that." And you eventually arrive at the town of Collard. So, when you get to Collard, you find it's a quaint river town. There we go.
There is no token in the scene which gives you visibility of the area.
Hang on. I can fix that.
Ah.
Can you see that?
Yep.
Yep.
You might have to refresh it on your stream one, Richard. I don't know.
I can see it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you can see it. Okay.
See now.
Okay, so yeah, you find it's a quaint river town on dockside where there's terraces of kind of squarish sandstone brick and wood houses packed together tightly. On the river itself, which kind of comes to its an end before a large waterfall here. So this is really why it's quite a big town, because it's kind of the end of the road, so to speak, because they can't go up the waterfall on the boats. But Tulstone-powered steamboats lazily dock and refuel before turning around for the return leg of your journey. As you approach Collard, kind of making your way from the mountain kind of pass over here, where the waterfall is, you pass by a huge statue of a woman sat cross-legged, built into the ravine rock of the Din River, where the water passes down a cascading series of waterfalls before flowing into Collard itself. As you pass by a number of the locals, you notice that they're praying towards the statue, and nearby the river itself are kind of putting flowered like kind of flowery, colourful boats into the water and just watching them drift off towards the actual town itself. covering it with wreaths of bright flowers as well. And these are clearly locals from the town. But can someone do a society check for me?
Sure. I am an expert in society. That is a 21.
Yeah, so you know that this is a statue to just bear with me 2 seconds. So Marius, I suppose now that also that Drimek mentioned the Scaled Lady, you've heard of the Scaled Lady as being a saint in Eshmali culture, as someone called Seamas. So this is Saint Seamas, but her nickname is the Scaled Lady as well. And this is a statue that was clearly created during the height of the Dragon Empire. It's made out of the solid rock of the mountainside, which has been kind of quarried away and built into it. It stands probably about 100 meters high. It's very large, and it kind of overlooks the town from a high up vantage point.
Do I get the vibe that it's like the way that some religions go, where it's difficult to get rid of the local faith, so it just kind of gets syncretized into
Yeah,
main thing going.
she's like a saint in Ishmaeli culture. Yeah. So it's Saint Seamas. Yeah. And the number of the locals, they're wearing kind of like quite light, like kind of pashmina type dresses, various colors, pinks, purples, blues, and the men seem to be wearing kind of like a religious sort of almost like a religious kind of toga of sorts. Kind of one single sash of cloth kind of wrapped around their body, in a kind of ornate ritualistic way. But they seem fairly peaceful as you kind of pass, and they look up to you and kind of smile and nod as you make your way into the town itself.
Marius does not smile or nod. He just kind of turns back to the road.
Anyone who's familiar with Eshmali towns would know that the local inn will be called the Castile.
I take it I would know that, seeing as I'm from Nervine.
So is that the first place you'd seek out, or is there do you have a particular goal in mind as you sort of make your way into the town?
Should probably think about finding somewhere to rest our heads before we come up with any ideas as to what we're wanting to do here.
Yeah, I mean, sort of the main three, right? Is rest, shop, and leave.
Sounds like an idea.
I mean, we still have this sack of goods to offload.
So you want to head to a town, to a shop first, or I think as you sort of begin making your way. Where's the party token? Actually, let me just add it onto the. So you're kind of just on this kind of road here at the moment.
Who's the Carcassonne tokens?
Yeah, I don't know. That's just what the default Foundry one is. I will put a thing for it in there soon. But
meeple.
they're like meeples, aren't they? Okay, so yeah, as you begin making your way into the town, you see like a number of the locals lazily kind of sitting out their front porches, eating like tomatoes, fresh herbs, some like freshly baked bread, which is one of the first things you smell, and it obviously fills your nostrils with a sense of kind of homeliness. And just across the river itself, you see the large fortress of the town, which the town is kind of built around, built into a large rock that kind of protrudes out of the river, that the river kind of bends around. That you, over here, I guess, with some locals calling it the Bastion of Killard. But the locals themselves seem indifferent enough to you. They don't seem hostile or particularly friendly. They just are mostly stuck in their own lives, doing their own things, whether it's hanging out washing or farming in the pastures just outside the town, or picking from like olive trees or wild vegetables that they're kind of growing. But as you begin to make your way into the town, you see a large walled building, which is clearly the town Castile. And it's called the Kind Owl. It's got a name in like Ishmali, but that's what it translates to. And you see a number of drunk guests kind of sitting in the inner plaza of it. Effectively, there's like a kind of stables that's attached to a kind of interior wall where the tavern is kind of based, but you have to go through like a kind of main gate to get into the tavern grounds itself, where there's a few people kind of sat around talking to each other. And the building proper has the drinking area in there. But if you wanted to continue into the town and just pass out for now, you're welcome to.
I'd say we get
or
our
if you wanna-
bearings.
Yeah,
What
get
else do you
something.
think?
Yeah, get some
Dry
rooms,
off.
get
Mhm.
some fresh food.
Yeah, it's the 44th day of summer now. That was 10 days it took you through the forest. And yeah, the rain clouds have kind of begun to dissipate, and the first sort of rays of light are starting to shoot into the town itself, and you feel a kind of warmth, which you have not experienced the last couple of days in the wilderness, being soaked in the rain. So down to you whether you want to take some time to rest before getting your bearings, or to go further into the town and start doing your errands. It's your choice.
I would like to rest.
I would
Yeah,
also
there are
like to
fire
rest.
as well. Fire back.
Sit by a fire.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you enter the inn, you see a few people sat around the tables, which are kind of situationally just placed around. A number of barmaids and the innkeeper kind of just tending to their desires, whether it's food or drink. And you see like a large burly man with a very shortcut kind of goatee kind of beard, bald head, tending to a customer before he kind of turns to you and looks you up and down and says, "Hey, gosh, it's been a bit of a journey for you, is it? You come from Afa Hadesh?"
That way, yeah?
Well, the
Yeah,
rain's got
it has
all of
been a
us.
very long.
It was absolutely waterlogged this morning. We could barely get the gates open. But I suppose you'll be here for the evening, will you?
Please.
Yes, we can. At the very least.
All right. Well, Erkin is the name. I'll be looking after you. You've stayed at an inn before, I assume. Castile.
I live at an inn.
Good. Well, you know the rules. Okay. No fighting in here. If you start fighting, you're out. Right. No murder. No stealing. Nothing bad of you. Okay?
These
None of my responsibility.
these really seem like rules that you shouldn't have to tell people.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I do have to tell people, and if I have to get the town guard in here, they will drag you out. All right. We get
Yeah.
loads of people up from Mervine, right? They've come on the boats for a holiday, and they treat this place like trash. All right. So I'm just telling you now, okay? If you're gonna cause trouble while you're here, stay somewhere else. And there's no one else has got to. Okay.
All those assholes from Marine.
Yeah, how uncivilized.
I know.
All right. Well, get yourself a seat. Sign in on the book here. I just need to know how many rooms you want. I assume you want a room each.
Yeah, how much are the rooms?
2 silver a night.
All right, I'll yes, I'll have my own room, please.
Yeah, 2 silver a night. The shower facilities are extra. All right. There's one just at the back of the the back of the stables. All right. If you want a shower, come to me. I'll give you the key. Okay.
Okay. Is there a
All right.
minimum number of rooms, or minimum number of nights, or is it?
No,
We
you stay
pay
as long as you
nightly?
want, but
Pay when we exit.
if you want to stay the night, you pay per night. If you want to stay another night, just pay me, okay?
Okay.
If you want your bed sheets changed, that's going to be extra.
Okay. Is this upfront, or do we pay when we leave?
What, to get your bed sheets changed when you leave?
Well, just in general, do we have like a running tab, or is it a? Do we?
I don't trust you.
That's
Pay me
look,
upfront.
that's fine. I just wanted to know.
Okay, no, I'll take the money now, thank you.
Okay, here's your 2 silver.
Okay. That comes with basic food and service, so you can have some drinks. Anything on tap is complimentary, and then you can have a bowl of the stew that we've got going on. Currently, it's goat. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anywhere in the city you'd recommend while we're here?
What you here for? You here for travel? You here for business?
Well, we probably not staying long. Probably gonna just kind of here to get transport further downriver. But
All right. Well, you'll want to go to the docks. All right. That's where all the boats restock. If you're going to get transport down the river, you're going to have to probably pay for a whole trip in advance. But they'll sort you out there. It shouldn't be too expensive.
so, yeah, anything you recommend while we're here? Any fine bakeries? Any entertainment?
Well, I quite like going to the bakery for the bread, but you're going to get plenty of bread here. In terms of entertainment, there is a sports field if you want to play some kicky ball.
Kicky ball? Is
Yeah,
that the name of Legend Rising for football?
It's a ball that you can hold and run around with, and then if you want to score a goal, you have to kick it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's it's customary for the locals to play a game of kicky ball every now and again. I'm sure they'll be willing to take on a bunch of. He squints his eyes and he tries to make out where you're all from. Foreigners.
Let's go with foreigners. Yes.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Is magic allowed or no?
I would probably keep the magic away if you're going to play a friendly game of kicky ball.
Okay.
Another thing, if you're going to go to any of the garrisons, just mind that you don't commit any crimes in front of the guards. They are all either Faranese or they're kind of locals that the Faranese run. They're based out of Fort Rossin.
Again, it does seem strange that you have to remind people not to commit crimes.
Listen,
in front of a guy.
It makes me wonder the kind of clientele that you often end up running into. In which case, I'm sorry.
Well, most people in this town have their own houses, right? Sometimes they do something bad and they want to stay here. And then I find out about it when the guards come, right? And they trash up the place. So I'd rather be upfront and say that I'm not going to accept that, and we take a big cut of whatever the guards get. All right. So I will sell you out to the guards if I need to. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, that's good to know. I don't plan on
How
making
about
any enemies in this city. If it means anything.
how about anything strange
Town.
happening in town?
Strange.
Mm.
Well, I suppose the make a diplomacy check.
Can I offer a gold to add anything to it?
You can offer a gold if you want. It's a lot of money.
Whole gold. Wow.
At least he's already told us how much the rooms are.
Yep, I've offered a gold. And oh, didn't even fucking need it. Oh well.
He says, "Yeah. Suppose there's some strange stuff happening. A number of the scouts from the local garrison have gone missing. Occasionally coming here, their wives asking if they've been, having it with the locals. But no, I tell them, unfortunately, I miss their custom too."
Interesting. Do you,
Unfortunate.
Oh, go on.
are there any names that come up around that at all? Like any names that
Well,
you
if
know, come
if you
common?
got if you're going to ask me, I mean, I would probably say it's Ravi's doing, but no one in this town likes him.
Who's Ravi?
Ravi is, well, he kind of whispers and says, he's the how do I say this? He's the kind of landlord of the town. Right? He owns a lot of the farming land, and he used to be a slave owner in this town. When the Faranese came in, they did away with the whole slavery business, and then now he's very. I mean, he says he's not a slave owner, but everyone still lives on his land and works for him. So, anyway, people go missing occasionally. I think it probably is doing. If I had to be honest, don't tell him I said that.
I'll be right back.
It's off to tell him.
But
But
his family is called the Perek family.
Perek family.
Something like that.
Oh, were we supposed to give something to someone?
Oh
There's a
shit! Yeah,
letter, yes, of
a
course.
hermit.
Was that on the way?
Yeah.
Well, he lives
Cadil.
around the town. So.
Oh, he's around
First
here.
of
No.
all,
Oh, okay.
Do you know of a Cadal?
Cadil.
Cadil?
Mm-hmm.
Deal. Oh, he's that strange one. He lives in a hut. Yeah.
That sounds right.
I don't know. I don't know exactly where he's based. Are you looking for him?
Yeah,
No,
we
we're
just
meant
got some
to.
post for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there's a merchant called Aziz. Aziz Taskirian. He runs a shop just on the main square. You can't miss it. Kind of an all-round general purpose shop. He gets some of his magic stuff from that hermit. I'm sure he'll be able to guide you to him. But yeah, I don't tend to leave this place. Like, people tell me where they're from, and they occasionally pop in. I mean, I haven't seen him probably. That Cadil guy. He doesn't pay very well. He just gets water mostly when he sits there. He's one of those people. He just goes into people's land and picks their stuff. Actually, he does he does plums or something as well, or pears.
Plums.
Yeah, he grows fruit, but he also makes magical stuff. I don't know. It's all beyond me. I didn't go to magic school.
Are they magical pears?
I have no idea. I asked Aziz about it when he last came in, Aziz said, maybe I should start offering them here, but I don't get the kind of clientele who like pears so much. Mostly they want nuts and like salty stuff.
Yeah, I prefer nuts.
They wouldn't want like an ale with or wine with a pear. It just seems strange.
Maybe a Perry.
What's that?
Some cider, perhaps.
Like cider, but made with pears.
Oh, cider. No, we don't have none of that. While I'm here, you want anything to drink?
What do you have?
We've got wine, which is most of what people drink around here, and then we've got some imported ale, and that's it really. And water.
I'll go for the wine, thank you.
You want red or white?
Red, always red.
Some people like to have a bit of both, like in the same glass, a mix.
Rosé.
Can I go for
a mix? Can I go for a mix, please?
If you ask me, rosé is a crime against nature.
All right. Anyway, he sorts you out with drinks. He says the first one's on the house. If you keep drinking alcohol, I might charge you, but it depends how much I like you. He like winks, and he doesn't seem to be serious.
How? I take it it's quite cheap red wine.
Yeah, I mean, like the 2 silver is for food and board, so like presumably one of that's one. It'll be 1 silver for the room and 1 silver for the board, but he just does both. So.
Basically, just don't take the piss.
Yeah, it's not like free flowing kind of. If he, also he says as he brings you over the drinks, he says, yeah, and if you get really drunk, go to your room. I don't want to have to kick you out. Yeah, because you're not going to get the money back if you don't stay the night.
Don't plan on it, but mixing drink and all that kind of.
All right, well, I've got some business to get up to. I'll see you guys later. And he sort of walks back behind the counter.
I wonder if this guy who we're going to see really likes painting.
That's a strange thought to have.
Yeah, weird
I
thing
know.
to say. Yeah.
It's a weird thought, isn't it?
I wonder if he's very strange for. I wonder if he has a kukri or not.
Odd, very specific concern.
I know. It's just an itching I've got.
I did have a thought. So I imagine we may be together a little while longer. And if the last couple of weeks is anything to go by, those times might be not quite so safe at times. I've been working towards certain abilities, and I think I'm close to being able to do one of 2 things. So I can manipulate wood.
I'm sorry.
It's not a.
You could do what, Ken?
Wood plants in some very limited fashion.
Right.
I noticed that we are struggling to recoup ourselves between battles. I was planning on kind of finalizing a certain function to protect people in battle, to summon thing that like I think I could probably conjure some sort of tree-like thing that can take damage for people. Or it's not a broom. I was trying something, right? It didn't work very well. Alternatively, I think I can make some kind of food that could heal people. It's not a ton, but I think if we're not in a fight, it will be more than adequate to keep us all healthy.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I think the food sounds like a good shot. Personally.
I've also been practicing. I've been making these bullets that if I shoot you with my gun, it heals you instead of doing damage.
Oh, wow.
Perception
Wow.
/ insight check type deal.
Just like point
You
at
just
Vord.
have to
I just point at
make
Vordain.
sure you've loaded
Test.
the
Just
right
point.
bullets.
I just point at Vordain. It's like test it on him.
Yeah,
No, don't test
you
it
know,
on me.
while we
Test it on
were
the wizard.
learning about herbalism from Marius on the way down, I picked some of it up and I've been able to fashion these
I don't
bullets.
recall finding you like a plant that would be very good in a cartridge that you then fire
No,
into
no, no,
things'
don't-
Yeah,
flesh.
how does that work?
I've-
Do you just like stuff herbs down the barrel of your gun, or
Yeah, I don't really know.
Well, that's certainly provided me with oodles and oodles of
I
confidence.
think I have some alchemical agents that I mix the herbs with, and then I squish them down and dry them out.
okay, well, that does sound
Objection.
more legitimate.
Right, maybe we should finish up here for today, and we'll carry on next time
All right.
from when you're in the inn. Sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks
Right.
all for playing.
Thanks for running.
Thanks for
And
it.
we're in a town now, so we'll see how it goes.
Oh my god, Billy knows what thanks for running means.
Means he goes for walks.
You
doesn't
know,
Walk
he
on a
just came
trail.
over.
Means he's going out for a
Mhm.
wee.
Yeah. All right, and thanks for watching.
Yes.
See ya.